Shout out Bruce Gas, aka Toka 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy.
Hey, where you at?
Yeah, I've been in your rats and boys out here telling favors. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting them fights on the table. Calling that Boston since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fatal. I'm the people's champion like Muhammad Ali. Shout out Bruce Gas, one day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, we gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, take a hit out the Toka 2. Slipping hella shots, feel like Tyson with the peak. Little Glock by my side, but it hit just like Isaac. Yeah, shout out Mad Chad, real shit, that's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the panel. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sandals. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Ayy, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this the fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed, yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. It's down a little bit. All right, I think that's a little bit better. Daniel Berry, salute man. I got my brother Skywalker here that will join me right now. Salute, Mr. Skywalker.
Salute, Bruce. How you doing, brother?
Hanging in there, man, hanging in there. We're broadcasting on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube tonight. So please share this publication if you can. I appreciate it. What are you smoking tonight, Skywalker?
I got some of that twisted sherbet. Yeah, I got small buds, man. Nothing to show off, but not that discount. You know that shake, bro. Not them big nugs tonight.
Make sure I got to get some headphones so I can get my music just right so it doesn't overpower, so I can hear what's going on. Mrs. Just Do, salute to you. The nearest sportsman, my brother. Thank you guys for coming in here, man. I got a call this afternoon from my brother, Terrible Tim Witherspoon. He wants to talk some boxing, and this is the platform to do it. This is absolutely the platform to do it. He should be popping up soon, but in the meantime, man, Skywalker, you don't even have a wrench in here? What is that? Oh, Mrs. Just Do. Oh, are you on your channel too right now, bro?
Yeah, she has a wrench.
Are we broadcasting on your channel?
Yeah,
also,
that's what it is. Yeah,
no wonder. I'm seeing all these people come in here, and I'm seeing them on my channel. I'm saying, hey, all right, man.
Hey, I need the link. I'm gonna get the link to your channel, your new channel. Bruce has a new weed channel, guys. If you like the ganja, you come to Bruce because you're a stoner yourself. You got to check out the new channel that Bruce created, and there'll be some boxing talk, but there'll be a lot more weed in that channel, guys. And if you partake in the cannabis, check out Bruce's new channel.
The man is here, but for some reason I don't see him. Tim, are you out there?
What's the matter?
I think we have some technical difficulties here. He'll be back again. I see the Bud Files, my brother and my sister. I don't know which one you want. It's a husband and wife team out there, but salute to both of you.
It's a whole family. Bud Files, the whole family.
The whole family, as they say, huh?
Yes, sir. That's a cool family too, bro. They like to do cool educational stuff, man. You know what I mean? They get out and do stuff as a family. Shout out to the Bud Files.
For sure, man. And I gotta say that they're always supporting the channel. I see them all over the place, man. They do some traveling on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna put your link in my chat put your link in your chat too. You got to get people sub to the new channel.
You know, it's a channel where I don't even care who subs to it. It's a weed
Right.
channel. If you like your herb, come over here. I'm gonna make this. This is my boxing channel. This is where we do our thing. See, I think Tim's having some problems with his internet because I don't see his picture back there, but it says add to stage. Let's see how this works. Nope, I don't. Tim, I see you, brother.
Champ.
Okay. Hey, what's up?
All right. You're looking fresh. You're looking sharp out there, brother. Where'd you get that hat? You go
Let me
steal
put
that
on the other
from
side. Hold on.
What'd you do?
No,
What'd you do? Roll some cat down in Philadelphia for that hat or what?
No, somebody sent it to me. Who? Johan, the boxer promoter, son,
All right.
gave me a couple of hats and stuff like. Yeah, Johan. Yeah,
You
I
look
just
good
threw it
with-
on
you
because
look
I'm
good with that.
rushing.
You look good, man. You look good.
Looks good.
Hey, 235 pounds. I'm
Look at this.
235.
That's stepping in the ring weight, brother.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hey, how do you get down so lean?
You know,
Tell everybody how you get down to 235 pounds.
well,
You know, usually ex-heavyweight champions, they usually blow up to 300 pounds.
I was going to the gym. Okay, everything good?
Yeah, everything's good. We hear you.
We went out for a minute there. We okay, right?
Yes, sir.
No, I haven't eaten beef or pork for 50 years, chicken and fish 5. And I'm finding out that there's certain foods that you eat that doesn't give you the right nourishments. And a lot of people in the world don't realize certain foods that they're eating are really killing them and stuff like that. So I haven't been really I've been eating the right things for a long time, and now I'm realizing there's certain vegetables and stuff that you're not supposed to eat. So or consume a lot of it. So I just been working out, been going to the gym, hitting the hammer, hitting the heavy bag, watching the internet with Jake Paul, and even the current fighters. You got Sugar Shane getting ready to fight Viking Samurai. So boxing is not really confusing to real boxing, but the real boxers really don't want that. But it is entertainment. It's entertainment when you see Sugar Shane fighting Viking Samurai and you see Jake Paul. I call Jake Paul out. He don't want to get in the ring with me. He don't want to get. So that is good entertainment for certain people. You can't blame them. You can't blame them for doing that. But it's really kind of like hurting the regular boxing out. A lot of boxers are jealous because they're getting big money for fighting bums. I called Jake Paul out. He won't even answer me back. And I'm 66 and I whip his ass. 66. You know, so
Tim, you don't want to hurt. You don't want to hurt.
These are some of the things that's happening now. Yo, he won't even answer me back. But he'll fight Tyson. So look, God bless him. He's trying to make money. He's trying to build a different thing. But there's a lot of boxers that's working their way up the ladder, and it's a different type of entertainment. But there's a lot of boxers working their way up, and they want to get noticed too. And we're losing. We got to keep letting them know what's going on. I don't even know some of the top 10, top 15 guys.
Your voice is going in and out, champ.
I don't even know that many guys top 10. Could you hear me?
Yeah.
What you said?
It went in and went out. But what's that Shania doing? Jamming you with that iPhone? She's jamming up our show. I'll go down there and I'll have to talk to that child. I think we're pretty good, champ.
She just got braces in and she's trying to clean it because. Are we okay?
Yeah, we're okay. We'll wing it. We're okay. Hey, you know what I want to ask you now? Everybody's talking about defense. Shakur
So who is
Stevens.
that? That's Skywalker?
Hey, what's up, champ?
That's Skywalker. Okay, what you
Oh,
say?
you didn't know Skywalker was in here with us, bro? Yeah, man. I got 10 with
81 shows with your son. 81 weeks with your son. We've been doing a podcast. Yeah.
I got 2 Tims in here with me tonight.
Come put
Hey,
this on.
Tim Witherspoon. Hey, champ.
Wow.
I know he's got things going on at home. See, this guy's a single dad raising a daughter. I mean, you look at the champ and this is not the big tough macho man walking around kicking ass on the streets. This guy's home making dinner for his daughter, making sure she's got braces, making sure she makes appointments on time, bro. That's a true parent, bro. That's a man up there, bro. My man, terrible Tim Witherspoon. Yeah, let's give him a hand on that, bro, for sure, man.
Thank you.
You're doing a great job too. She's grown up to be a real special
number one. Lady. Get us on here, sir.
Hey Tim, everybody's talking
My
about
daughter's
defense.
trying to get me on the iPhone, so we don't have to hesitate.
Okay. Hey, it's a little bit of technicality. I'm sure our millions and millions of fans will bear with us because hey, we got the champ on here.
Hey, I'm excited for Philadelphia tomorrow. You got Boots Ennis in action tomorrow. What do you think about that, Tim?
I'm
sorry about this.
There he goes. What you think about Boots, Tim? He's performing tomorrow in Philly.
I think Tim's phone is all screwed up right now. He's frozen solid out there.
Have him hop out and come back in.
His daughter, well, he can hear you. He can hear you as well as he can me. Maybe if you hop out and come back in, we'll see what happens. But hey, that's a pretty good. I think you're unfrozen again. I think you're good. Test 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold on. Hold on a second.
How we doing, champ? How we doing?
There you go. You're back, champ. You're back.
I want to show you a picture I found today.
Area code.
Oh man, look at that. Just sharp, bro. Look at fly right there, huh?
That's four heavyweight champions up there.
Man.
Have you unfrozen, Tim?
Shit. I don't know if I should go out and come back.
Yeah. No, well, we can hear you now.
We can hear you. You can hear us.
I think we're good right now. Can you hear us?
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Maybe you want to go out and come back in again. Can you hear me, Tim? I don't think he can because if he could, I think he would acknowledge it. But anyway, guys, hang in there with us, man. Just a little technical difficulties. We'll be right back in a second. Tim just got himself a new phone, a new laptop. I think we can hear you, brother. You can't hear us though, right?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
We can hear you. We're
All
good.
right, we're good, man. We're
Okay,
good.
I'm sorry. My daughter's my trip.
Now
It's a pleasure to meet you, Skywalker.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna ask you about Boots tomorrow.
I can hear you guys.
Hey, let me show you something I found on the line today. You see that? You see this picture? Can you see this picture?
That was in Vegas.
You got Michael Dokes, you got Larry Holmes, you got Mike Weaver, and then you got that handsome guy at the end there trying to throw that left hook.
I think that was the Crown Affair in Las Vegas.
What was that about? 1983? Is that after you fought Holmes or before?
This is
That must have been. Oh, here we go. This might work out a little better here, man. I think we got a little more technically advanced. How's that, champ?
Yeah, I got it on the phone.
There we go.
You all right?
We're all right. We're 100% now. We're cooking. I found this picture online today. Check that out.
Yeah, I seen it too. That was the I think they called that a Crown Affair. That was in Las Vegas, where I fought Larry Holmes and Michael Dokes fought Mike Weavers. That was a pretty good. I was at the Dunes Hotel.
Okay. So that's you all got together for that photo, huh?
Yeah, I think we did this. I think we did this before the fight.
You and Mike Weaver would have been nice. You and Mike Dokes would have been nice.
Yeah, that was a good card, a good fight. And I only had 13 fights, and I'm fighting one of the best boxers in boxing history, one of the best. But I had a good trainer. That gave me the confidence, and I came from Philly. I didn't want to disappoint all my people in Philly and South Philly. Plus, I was born and raised near the Italian Market where Sylvester Stallone made the movie, 5 minutes away. And I used to go there and shop, just like they did in the movie. I used to wave to everybody, say, hi, hey, what you doing up here? And then I went on to become the real 2-time heavyweight champ in Philly. And I was born in South Philly, right? 10 minutes from the Italian Market. So I'm the real Rocky. If you want to fight, let's get it on.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what do you think of the fights in Philly tomorrow? Skywalker was asking you before. So we got Jerron Boots Ennis and David Aberdeen.
Right. I'm really impressed with Boots. I remember when he was just a little kid moving his way up the ladder, and he shot up pretty fast. I remember his brothers were fighting, and his dad was behind them. They got a really great dad, Bozy, who really love his kids. And, you know, Boots is just a humble guy. Here it is. I walk into a fight. Here it is, the next generation champion, the next Muhammad Ali, the next fight, to me, the next Mike Tyson. He gets out of his chair and comes over to me and give me a hug and shake my hand. I was like, he's a humble dude. That happened like about 3 weeks ago.
Hey, man, you know, they should have you tomorrow at ringside.
Yeah, they should have you ringside there tomorrow.
Philadelphia is your city. They haven't asked you to come down and get a VIP pass.
Well, if I would have called Eddie Hearns, you know, and stuff like that, I think he would have set it up for me. I have my son-in-law brought tickets. My son-in-law, he brought tickets to go there. But I know his work. When I go there, I'm gonna have to shake hands. I'm gonna have to be friendly with everybody. I'm gonna have to help the show out, and I won't be able to sit with him really. But you know what, Bruce? In the future, I'm gonna get ready for the future. I'm gonna be ready to go to all these fights.
Yeah.
And you know, and then we do these podcasts and all that type of thing. So I'm gonna miss out because I know I would make it going down there and the champ from Philly's there.
Yeah, bro. They should be begging you to get in the arena. 2-time heavyweight champ from the city of brotherly love. And this fight, they're promoting Philadelphia, and they don't have Tim Witherspoon at ringside. What the fuck is the matter with them?
You know what? I still might make it. I don't know. They still might call me. I have to rush down there. You know, because I know Eddie Hearns and his dad. I know him and his dad. I know Boots, his dad. I know Boots Ennis. I know his dad. If I'd have made an effort, Bruce, I definitely would have been down there. I just didn't really make the effort, and then it snuck up on me. I said, "Oh, the fight is only 4 days away." I thought it was like 10 days. I would have definitely went there and represent Boots because that dude could fight.
Well, you know, shame on them for not contacting you. That's all I can say. You know, I mean, you got a diamond in Philadelphia, 2-time heavyweight champ. What the hell are you? What the hell more credentials do you have than that? There
You
aren't
have
too
a
many
point
guys
there.
who can say that.
You have a point there. Somebody should have called and reached out. I do know Eddie Hearns. I know his dad. They know me. I knocked Frank Bruno out in the 11th round in England and Wembley Stadium. So it would
Who?
have been nice. It would have been nice, you know. But that's my fault too. I should be calling people, saying hi, and I'm gonna start doing that. It's my
Well,
fault too. I should be there representing, help, you know, Boots and everything.
we,
You know,
we,
knowing that I'm there amongst a
yep,
lot of his other people, that would have really helped them motivate him even more too.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And the big talk this week is Ben defense. Everybody's knocking Shakur Stevenson. He got booed in his own arena. I mean,
Your
I
son, your
saw the
son was at
video.
the fight.
I saw some of it.
Well, but what I wanted to say was, you were a defensive specialist, but yet you never got booed. You never stunk the joint out. Wilfred Benitez was a defensive specialist.
Oh,
Nobody,
yeah.
nobody ever said he was boring. Pernell Whitaker, same thing. What's the matter with Shakur Stevenson? How come everybody's saying he's boring?
You know what? A lot of these boxers step back. Okay, when they throw a lot of punches or when their opponent step to them, they'll step back. Our trainers taught us how to stand your ground and make you miss. It's more beautiful that when you right in front of your opponent, make them miss and make them pay. But I was watching it today. They keep bouncing back because of their defense. If you have confidence in your defense, you'll stand there, catch it, counter back, or miss. These guys don't have that, and that really was a problem. I swear I was watching it earlier, but I watched it before. Get this phone out of here, Anaya. Get this phone out of here. And throw it back in.
We got a major alert. The phone is ringing. Might get knocked off the show, bro. Be careful.
But real quick, defense plays a big part nowadays. The old time trainers taught you defense and offense. Defense. Now everything is offense. I don't like when the boxer keep bouncing back. When I want to see some art, I want to see you making a guy miss in front, and you pay him instead of bouncing back all the time. It was boring to me. It was boring when I seen some of it. I said, wow. Only if you can stand his ground, you can bounce back sometimes. But to me, it's boring when they keep bouncing back. Stand your ground, make a miss. It's the art of boxing. It's beautiful. And a lot of these trainers cannot teach them. I don't have nothing against them, but they got a big name now because the fighter is winning the fight. But when you get into them big fights, that's when you're going to need to know stuff like that. So a lot of these trainers getting big names because there's not a lot of killers around to knock their boxers out. That's just my opinion.
Bro, that's so perfect. That's the way to put it. Because like I said earlier, so many of these greats, nobody ever said they stunk the joint out. Nobody ever accused them of being boring. You especially, man. And look at you. You got all your senses. You got all your faculties. You know how to catch. But the thing is, you got to counter. You got to make them respect you. Make the fans want to see you come back again. Shakur's in a land right now where nobody wants to see him anymore. No, very, very few people. Only the boxing purists, the fans. I come from the world of bangers. I love Joe Frazier. I love George Foreman. I love Terrible Tim. Yeah. But these guys sold tickets. Shakur right now, more talent than almost anybody out there, but he doesn't have that dog in him. He doesn't have that catch and counter. He just catches and backs off.
There should be a picture of you when it has the Philly shell. There should be a picture of Tim Witherspoon.
Don't say Philly shell.
I'm gonna make my comments kind of like short, so we all can enjoy this show. I'm gonna make them short. The Philly shell is not what everybody think it is, and I did it on the show before. That's not what the Philly shell, all this stuff. That's not the Philly shell. Get this phone. The Philly shell is just a tight defense.
Right.
You just keep both of them. This here, and you keep the left here tight. You keep them both tight against your temple and the elbows against your body, and that's a shell. But all that other stuff, somebody got it confused. I did not hear the term Philly shell until like 5-6 years after I retired.
Right.
I never heard the Philly shell when I was boxing. Slim Robinson never said nothing to me about it. Georgie Benton, I never heard him saying the Philly shell. Somebody that don't not know skills created the Philly shell. Now everybody think that's the Philly shell, and it's not.
Yeah.
It's just a tight defense. You keep this tight, and when the shots come, you counter back. You feel the punch, you counter back.
Right.
That's a shell. It's not moving. How's the shell going to be this? No, it's just a tight thing like this. And when you feel the punches, you counter back. I didn't hear it until I was retired, champ.
Hey, let me shout out everybody that came in here too, man. I've been listening to you. I haven't talked to Tim in a couple of weeks now. The phone's been down.
Yeah.
So now we got him back on the show, man.
I said I was going to make my comments short too. I'm sorry.
No, bro. I love having you on here, man. It's truly a pleasure. I just want to thank everybody that came in here to see us, man. Daniel Berry's in here, man. Mrs. De Niro Sports. Justin James, salute to you, my brother.
You got a big fan.
Technique, man, thank you for coming in. Just Do, my brother, the voice of boxing out there, man. He got a good show, Tim. You got to check his show out. Definitely a cool brother. Great information. He don't fucking lean one way or the other. He calls it right down the middle, like we do on here. And I got to shout him out for it. So Just Do, my brother, salute to you.
Oh, he's smoking too. Skywalker.
We're all smoking. OBX, real purse. Salute to you, brother.
That's my man. Go ahead, Skywalker.
MZ. Salute, man. Salute to MZ. Let's see.
My best friend, man. We've been doing a show for 2 years now. Me and Tim Jr.
My sister.
Whoa. Hold up.
Hold up.
Jr.
Yeah, I do a podcast. We call it the Tim and Tim Show. We're on episode.
Now I got it. Okay.
Yeah, episode 81.
We're all on that show.
We had all four generations on my show, or I mean, all three with your grandson too. So.
Okay. That's a long story why we don't be associating. He's a really nice kid. My grandson is a really nice kid. They get that niceness from me. But there's a reason why you don't see me with him, and we could talk about that another time. So he's working hard. I'm not going to bother him. I'm not going to really say too much about what's going on now. But he's a good kid. And that's, I'm going to leave it like that. You don't really see me and him talking on podcasts or doing anything, and there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Shout out to my sister Kwee out there, my favorite lady on YouTube, man. Shout out to Kwee. OBX.
Kwee or Kwee?
Kwee. QUI. Kwee. Her name
that's
is
the Tim, okay?
Shaquita, shortened to Kwee.
Okay.
Let me see. My buddy Chris is out there, bro. Thanks for coming by. And my main man, William Old School on that. All right, I got caught up with that, man, because,
no problem.
I hate to leave anybody out that comes in here. I love every one of them that does it, man. It blesses us with an audience. We got people listening to us talk. I'm blessed with the double Tims over here. Sunday nights I do the Tim and Tim show. I got the Skywalker, and I got the terrible one himself, bro. 2-time heavyweight champ of the world, Tim Witherspoon. How lucky am I, man? How lucky am I?
Oh man, this just we just having fun. It ain't about the luck. We love each other, everybody, all of us. We just gotta make the people happy, to box our fans and stuff. That's all. That's all it's about.
There's a guy from Ireland. He's a huge fan of yours. His name's Chris. Chris from Ireland. But yeah, huge fan of yours, Tim. He follows
I spent a lot of time. I spent a lot of time over there in Ireland. I knocked out Frank Bruno in the 11th round in Wembley Stadium. And the Irish love me. They love me. I was over there 5 times. I was in a couple of the big cities over there, was training people. And they really love me. When I was with the IRA. IRA, I was even with those guys.
The Irish Republican Army?
Yeah, no, the IRA. They was telling me you need to be. They
throw bombs at you. You got to be careful over there, man.
No, wait. I was with them, and they let me go where English people never went before. I was like, wow. I guess that no English never set foot here and stuff. And then they treated me real good because I knocked Frank out. But they were really good people. They were really good people. And I learned some words like Chucky our Lord. That means our day will come. And when I went back to America, I was telling some of my Irish friends, "Do you know what this means?" And it's like, "No, what does that mean?" I said, "Whoa, man, this is in Ireland. I've learned this stuff. I was around the IRA, I was around everybody. You know, our day will come, Chucky R. And I was like, wow, you got to check up on your history, guys. I
Yeah.
felt really good about that.
Nice.
Angel Diaz, my brother. Salute, man. Thank you so much for coming by.
All right, Angel.
All right, man. Hey, the middleweight champion Janabek, he pulled out of his fight today. This is a guy that was due to defend it tomorrow night because he was dehydrated and he passed out trying to make the weight. What do you think of these guys trying to starve themselves to make this weight? You think they should go back to the same day weigh-in? Fighters might smarten up and move up to a normal weight class. These guys are killing themselves trying to make weight.
Yeah, real quick. I never had to really. I did had to make weight only because everybody was saying I didn't come in. If I come in this certain weight, I'm in shape. But if I come in 10 pounds heavier, so they was just making a thing of me. If I come in this weight, I'm gonna do good. If stuff like that. But the lighter weights, they be making different levels. I'm sure Tim know probably, but more, a little bit more. But they got to make certain weights to get ready for certain fights and stuff. And I'm a heavyweight, so Bruce, you might not want no more, but it's your skills that win them fights. It's your heart. It's this and that. The weight, I don't really care. I'm a heavyweight. I don't care. I knocked out guys 60 pounds heavier than me, but you have the lower weights. If you 3 or 4 pounds, oh no, we can't fight. Or if this and that. So I don't know. If you got the skills, if the weight's not too heavy, more heavy than the other boxer, take that fight. Take that fight.
Man, it's the 135 to 140 pound division, real hot right now. But I think Tank is animate. He wants to stay at 135, and guys like Devin Haney, guys like Tiafimo, they're stuck at 140. If that was you, would you say fuck those 5 pounds? Let's just fight.
You damn right. You damn right. It's your skills. It ain't your weight. To me, it's not your weight. I'm a heavyweight. It's your skills. I'm not. Look, I got in the ring with guys 50 pounds heavier than me and knocked them out. Who Jorge Gonzalez? He was like 40 pounds heavier than me. Big 6'9" dude, knocked him out in what, the 5th round, 4th round? I preferred to fight them guys that was heavier than me. Those little guys gave me trouble. Now the little guy, what's his name? Oh God, I lost to him. And really, if I was in really good shape, I'd have beat him. What's his Edwin Martin? Edwin, not Bigfoot, but the shorter dude. Bigfoot Martin. He was a smaller guy. He gave me trouble. He was short, and he went in my behind. I underestimated him. But the weight was never no problems with me, and I'm sure it wasn't with these heavyweights. But the lighter weights, mentally, that's the way they have everything. Oh, he's 3 pounds heavier. No, I'm not gonna fight. They gonna, I get 4 more million. Come on,
crazy ass, huh?
4 more million. I'm fighting you.
Hey, Tim, I don't know if you're familiar.
Go ahead, Tim.
I don't know if you know about what happened with Ryan Garcia, but he got banned from boxing. He made some bad statements. Do you have a message from Ryan Garcia or anything like that?
Listen, man. Ryan Garcia needed somebody on his team. So like when I fought and I knocked the guy out or I won the fight, I had somebody in the back of me telling me, helping me speak afterwards to the TV. They don't have that nowadays. So as soon as the fight over, my manager, or not the promoter so much, but the manager and my trainer say, Tim, remember to say this, remember to say that, and always praise your opponent. Never down the guy that you won against. Nobody's talking to Garcia. See, this is what a lot of boxers don't realize today. They need the right person engineering what to say afterwards, because after a fight, you be all different, all this way, waving to people. You have the right people in your corner, and evidently he didn't. Because I would have never said the things that he said. To me, it was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. You know? So you got to have the right people in your corner to let you know what to say. See, this is the old time stuff. He didn't have nobody telling him what to say. He said it on his own. and I thought that was really bad. Talking about what he was drinking and smoking, that was really bad.
Yeah, but he also said the N word too. He's racist. He made some racist comments. That's why he's banned, Tim.
He did.
Yeah, that's why the heat's on him. He's already acting a fool, but on top of that, he made racist comments.
But a lot of black people, a lot of black people and Hispanic, in certain areas, they used to saying that towards each other, or saying that. But go ahead, finish saying what you were saying about that.
Yeah, but I think he said the hard R too. He didn't say it the way you're supposed to say it either. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then
the word has migrated so much, man. You know, I can remember when I was a kid, you could not say it. I asked my mother once when I must have been 10 years old. I said, "Mom, is it okay?" And I said, "No, don't you say that word." And she told me that. But then the older I got, bro, you know, I was hanging out with my buddies in the street. And it was, hey, N, you know, white guys and black guys talk like that to each other. But then all of a sudden it became different. It was different, and you know, see, I just personally, I choose not to use it, man. It's not in my vocabulary, and I don't care because hey, I use words that black people don't use.
Well, the H when the blacks used to say the H word, there's no way you could use that word unless you're attacking somebody. Now the N word, like in rap and all these different, it's kind of like eased off, and certain people, if you hung around a white guy for like 10 years, 20 years, and you knew him, and you know, when you're talking to him, he might could get away with saying that. Oh yeah, but those N's, this and that, because you grew up together. I grew up in the area where some whites, we grew up together, but I never used the H word. I never used it, and I never will use it.
What's the H word? Honky?
Yeah, I never.
We don't give a fuck about that word. That's nothing.
Hey, but what was his penalty? He got suspended for, was it 1 year, Bruce, or is it 2 years?
Yeah, that's important to talk about. What happened? What did he do?
Ryan, I don't know, man. You know, Ryan's a fucking crazy kid.
What did he do, Tim?
He like I said, he made racist remarks. So the New York Boxing Commission, all the commissions, nobody's backing him up. Even the WBC said they're not helping him. They all put him on a suspension. They don't want him to fight anymore. So
that's because he doesn't have the people behind him telling them what to say, Tim. And that's what happened. After every fight, I was excited, all the adrenaline, and then they slow me down. If you see them in my corner, you see somebody talking to me all the time, certain things to say after the fight. So that's a part of the professional game. You got to have your team, have the right trainer, if you can, and the right things to say. Go to the press conference, talk about what you want to talk about before you go to the press conference. This is what a team is made of. Nowadays,
he's got too much money. He's got too much money. He's got no supervision. He doesn't have respect for people. And, you know, he splits out these words. Like I said, people can use them left and right. Tim, you can call me a honky anytime you want, bro. I don't care, man. You can use the
my mom ain't going to be proud of that. Nope. My mom is not going to be proud of that. I never used that word. I used that word long time ago when they called me the N-word. But I would never, my mom never taught me to go around saying that word.
It's not insulting. That's the whole thing. You think it's insulting, but I could never be insulted by somebody calling me a honky.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not doing that.
That's okay.
I'm a white Mexican, man. Imagine I grew up on the border of Mexico. My mom's from Mexico. My dad's white, so I came out white. My uncle's Bobby Chacon. You know my uncle, right, Tim? Bobby Chacon. That's my uncle.
Bobby, that's your uncle.
Schoolboy, from the 80s.
Bobby Chacon, that's my man. Was he lightweight or bantamweight?
He was a featherweight and super featherweight. He's two division WBC champ. Yeah,
I remember. So you fought? Did you fight?
I didn't fight. I was in the military. I fought in the war. I was in Iraq, Afghanistan.
Ooh.
There's my uncle.
That's some serious stuff. Okay.
Yeah, there's his gloves right here.
Wow, you fought in the war. That is stuff,
I'm military, man. I'm a high-rise window cleaner. I hang off a rope. I do all the daredevil work, man, during the daytime.
You got a lot of heart, man. I ain't doing nothing like that. Wow. You be all the way up there hanging off the windows and stuff?
Yeah, I hang off building skyscrapers all day. That's why my name's Skywalker. That's why they call me Skywalker.
Oh, I am never doing that.
He's nuts. He's literally like a monkey swinging up there. Unbelievable. We've got fucking
Bro, so-
squeegees. He's strapped up like a freaking paratrooper. He's got the safety gear, the harnesses.
You gotta have heart.
He's
to do
swinging
that.
around like Tarzan up there. Fucking guy's nuts.
Yeah, you gotta have heart to do that. I am not. I don't care how much money they pay me. I'm just too scared.
Yeah, me too, man. I want to keep my. What happened? Skywalker jumped out. Well, he'll probably be back
Okay.
again. That's okay. Hey, you know what I want to tell you too? Today's the anniversary of a fight. I'll bet you remember this fight. This was in 1986 on this day in Atlantic City, and it was Dwight Mohammed Qawi and Evander Holyfield for Evander Holyfield's first title. You remember that war?
Yes.
15-round war.
Yes. I sparred with Dwight a couple of times. He's really tough. He's determined. Yeah, that was a good fight. Evander won that fight, right?
Evander won that fight, 15-round decision. But man, it was one of the fights of the year. Yeah, this Skywalker, that's what he does for a living.
What?
I'll give him a,
Yeah.
I'll give him,
What's
I'll
that
give him,
shit?
I'll give him a full screen if he's got
He's got.
something.
Look at that. No friggin' way. Look, he got that. He got the stuff on.
That's Halloween. I dressed up as a clown for the kid. It was a federal courthouse. That was about 20 stories.
I can't believe it. You crazy as hell.
Yeah, watch, my boy's gonna look down. There's another building.
Oh shit. Yo, man, I gotta give it to you. Hey man, I would
This
never.
is me this week. This is me this week. I was doing 360s in the air. Look.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Just get your job done. And because I know you was working with my son and everything. Now I get to meet you. That's pretty cool. Yo, man, just try to get your job done and get out of there. But maybe you might blow up. Somebody give you big money for you doing all that.
I'm trying to get a network job. I'm gonna do some work with Top Rank in August. I got press credentials for the Vanilla Lopez fight.
Okay.
I'm old, man. I'm not old, but I'm getting old, man, and I'm too
You
old.
40 what?
I'm 41. But,
I got children older than you.
I know. I want to stay fit and looking good like you, but man, I think it's time for me to chill, man. I'm breaking my body, man. I was in the military. So I used to jump from planes. My back's all fucked up, man. I'm tired.
No, don't give up. You got to keep moving. The older you get, do not break. Listen, don't retire. The older you get, the more you have to exercise and stretch. I'm telling you. Do not break. Do not stop because you hurt your body. You hurt your body. Your body still needs you to keep moving. And once you break down, it's over. Don't give up. I'm telling you, keep exercising. Keep stretching. I stretch real quick. I was stretching only like 5-6 minutes. And then when I found out you sit down there and stretch for 15, you get better benefits. And that when I did that, I got a high. Once I got up off the floor, I felt a rush.
Yeah.
If you sit down there for like 15, 20, like stretching in that one position, then you get up, I got a rush that was better than smoking weed.
Yeah.
Hey, he smokes weed when he's up there cleaning those windows.
You serious, guy?
I function. I'm a vet. I used to be on psych meds, and when I got out the service, I don't say I have mental. I've always been against pills, man. But yeah, I just like the weed. Man. I don't drink. I got a family. I like the outdoors. I'm always fishing, man. Every weekend I'm out in the mountains, and
I like that, man. I really respect that. Okay.
Yeah. I got kids.
I seen you with my son. I was like, whoa, that guy. That's really cool, man. Tim is a nice guy. Finish talking, Sky. But
hey, I love your family, bro. I got to know your grandson, your son, like your whole family. Like I know you. It seems like I know you real well from seeing you on Bruce's all the time.
Yeah, we're gonna be friends and stay like that. Yeah, I got a big family. I got 10 siblings. I got how many? I got 14 grands, but I got over how many great and grandkids, Shania? No, grandma.
Every day he's got somebody's birthday he's putting on Facebook.
I got
Brother,
over
his
like
son,
400.
his cousin, his daughter.
I got a whole bunch of like 400 and something like nieces and
Yeah.
nephews and cousins and stuff like that.
Keep
We got a big family.
Nothing like a good family, my man.
Yep.
Nothing like it. D-Ray on the drive. Salute, my brother. Low clarity, bro. Salute, man. The topic for us is life, boxing. We're just talking about boxing. I'm lucky. I got the champ on here. I got the Skywalker on here, man. They can talk about anything.
Yeah,
they want.
he's really cool, man. Doing stuff like that. Shit. You talking about a big heart? I am not going to. Hey,
man, you know what? I tell people my last job was more dangerous though, Tim, because I was a ranger in the Army, so I used to rappel from helicopters and I used to jump from airplanes. I used to get shot at. You know what I'm saying? I've been through all that shit. So right now, I listen to boxing shows in the air while I'm cleaning windows. You know, and that's how I got the name Skywalker. They named me Sky. I didn't even come up with that name.
Whoa, man, that is really cool, man. That is really cool. I would never do nothing like that. I'm telling you. I'll step in front of my kids if somebody's shooting at them, but I'm not going up there on no high buildings like that. That's
Skywalker ain't getting in the ring with Larry Holmes either, so I think
I boxed last year. Your son motivated me. Your son did celebrity boxing, so I enlisted in Border Wars. You know, I did the same.
You're talking about Damon Feldman?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they wanted me to come back. You know, I'm the celebrity boxing heavyweight champion of the world. But they never asked me to come back. And I grew up in the boxing game with Damon Feldman, his father Marty, and his other brother.
Doing awesome. His brother is blown up with BKFC.
Yeah,
that's kicking off, man.
Yeah, so they doing that fight. With Shane Mosley and Viking Samurai, but I never lost my title. I don't want to get involved unless he tell me what the deal is. Yo, you got to fight so-and-so and lose your title and everything. So they wanted me to come to the press conference. I think it was yesterday. I said, I'm not going to get involved. It was today. Oh, there's a press conference and everything.
Yeah.
I don't want to get involved, man.
He's an OG, man. I hope he does good, man. I enjoyed seeing Tyson, man, when he fought. You know what I'm saying? Like,
who's the
OG? Shane Mosley.
Oh, yeah. But listen, let me tell you, he fighting Viking Samurai. If he wants to, he can end it in 10 seconds. Yeah. Because I was with Viking Samurai running around with Brian Robinson, who's just like marketing guy, like my marketing guy. And they wanted me to get involved, but things didn't work out right. But I trained him for like a couple of times. So, but Shane Mosley just could take him out in the first 5 seconds if he want. I'm just letting everybody know.
It's because skill.
But he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Skills or no skills.
Yeah.
Shane is just going in there. I guess he's just going to play around, and then whatever round it is, he's going to take Viking Samurai. He's a nice guy, Viking Samurai.
We started a beef with Hasim Rahman with Hasim Rahman Jr. with your son. And we were trying to set it up to where we were going to see if Hasim would fight you, senior.
I remember that. That.
Yeah, we started a lot of stuff with that, man. He didn't like he came on the show cussing, man. He was after me.
You're talking about the little Racine, not the dad.
Yeah, Junior, yeah.
Right.
Junior.
I saw it. I seen it.
Yeah.
I seen it. But Tim never told me that what was going on. He never told me that was going on. But I saw that. I was like, whoa, wasn't that something? That was like about 8 months ago, right?
A lot of money. Someone could have thrown a lot of money your guys' way, like a big promotion, even if it was a smaller promotion, because you guys are legends. It could have been Sons of Legends and Legends throwing, that could have been the theme, and that could have done real well. They could have done that pay-per-view.
So what slowed it down, Tim? What slowed it down?
Hasim Rahman Jr., man, and he was blowing Tim off, saying that he had a better opportunity. At first, he was interested. That was the crazy thing. He was interested, but then
What weight is he? I hate to keep cutting you off. What weight is Rasim's son?
He's a low 200, like 200.
So Tim would have had to gain weight.
Yeah. Yeah,
Tim said he's
we tried
185.
to say that, but it didn't happen.
Okay,
You
I
know,
remember. I remember when they were doing that. I
typical,
remember.
yeah, typical boxing story. I mean, how many fights have you been proposed since you've been retired, and they just never fall through, you know?
Right.
Yeah, well, like I said, the Jake Paul thing,
Oh,
I respect what he's trying to do. He's tapping into the money, and he has a right to. But like I said, I was calling him out. You know, and these boxers in the top 20 working hard to get money, and I just feel kind of bad that you know, he can't. It's kind of like not messing the boxing world up, but he's making all this big money, and you got the guys in the top 20 he can't even beat. So that's showbiz. You can't blame him for tapping into that money, but we suffer. What about our leaders in the boxing game? What about the guys that's promoting? What about the promoters and the managers and the people that's, you know, television? They want to get paid. That was a good thing. Him fighting like a big opponent and stuff. But what about the regular boxers, man? There's probably man, they getting all that money. He can't even fight. You
Yeah,
know.
well, it's not real boxing. It's like wrestling. It's combat sports, but it's not on the same level as the
right.
fights we can see tomorrow night
But
in
it's
Phil.
getting attention of a lot of people.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, you know, fucking WrestleMania Mania gets attention of everybody too.
Okay.
You know,
It's
it's
weird. It's weird. They got a lot of people getting paid right now in boxing that are not even boxers. They're
I
content
know.
creators. Yeah.
well, you know, Mike Tyson pulled out of the fight with Jake Paul. So next week, Jake Paul's fighting anyway in Tampa. He's fighting some guy named Mike Perry.
Yeah, I
And
called
then,
him out though. I've been calling him out, and he
well,
never
he's
answered
not,
me back.
he's taking on some guy named Mike Perry. I think Mike
Yeah.
Perry's got an 0-1, no wins, 1 loss record. And this is going to be a slaughter, 8-round cruiserweight fight. But then Jake Paul's a cruiserweight. Maybe he's afraid of fighting a heavyweight.
How do you cruiserweight? He looked like he over 200 pounds.
I,
No, he ain't no cruiserweight.
the fight schedule is a cruiserweight.
Somebody lying. Jake Paul is way over 200 pounds. You can just look at him. How tall is he?
He's not that tall. He's like 5'11", 6 feet, I think.
Oh, Jake Paul, that short?
Yeah.
Let me jump on his statistics.
He's pretty stocky.
I don't know off the top of my head, but it's easy enough with
Yo, he looks over 200 pounds.
with Google at our disposal. They've
You
got
know
him
what I
out
mean, Tim?
there.
He looks over 200 pounds, Tim. I don't care. He looks like 220.
They've got him listed as a cruiserweight, and that's the 200-pound limit.
I want to show it. Show it.
199.
Let's see if we get that's him in there. You
6'1".
can't see it, Dick.
What is it? What is it? We'll put it on full screen.
You can't see.
Started.
Can't see it. That's okay. There we go.
He looked like he got bigger, huh?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
how big he's getting bigger.
But he's not that tall, Tim. You're way taller than him.
I didn't know that. I thought he was like 6'2" or something.
Well, he's already signed to fight this guy Mike Perry.
Yeah, I seen it.
That's next Saturday night. And
But
then
he won't get in there with an old guy like me.
Well, he signed to fight Mike Tyson on February 15th. I'm sorry, November 15th.
He was 220 for the Tyson fight. That's what Chris said.
See, yeah, he looked big. And here it is, man. I don't. Hey, look, you in the. Hey, look. Let's get in the ring and do something, man.
Hey, but if you got money, can you be? How long does it would it take for you to get some serious skills with the best training, the best dietitian?
What do you mean? What do you mean, like?
Because he's got unlimited money and he's got he's rich, so he can pay for the best trainers in the world. I just seen the best nutritionists.
I hate to cut you off. I just seen him working with Evander Holyfield on the internet. Evander Holyfield was in phenomenal shape. So sometimes there's a lot of boxers, you don't know if they got the skills because they're in good shape and they get rid of their guys. Evander Holyfield, there's a lot of them like that out there. They're in good shape. you know, and then when their career is over, some of them got hit a lot. They can't really communicate. They really can't function with their hands
Right.
properly. But I seen him. He went on. He was working with Evander Holyfield, and Evander Holyfield is limited. He's in good shape all the time, but it seems like something happened to his body. The way his movement is. See the way his movement is
Right.
awkward and everything. So I don't know what he was doing coming up that ladder, but in retirement, he don't look as sharp. He don't look as sharp. He looked sluggish like. Paul was listening to some of the things that he did. If you might have seen it slipping, and so you could slip high and you could slip low. But Evander only could he was only showing them, he made them slip, but he went down. But you can miss punches up here. You can miss them up here, and you could slip and go down. He only showed them just one slip and he went down because that's all he knows. That's all he knows. But I would say, Jake, you can slip punches up here and you can slip and go down. Slip and go down, but you can miss punches up here and throw a hook from up here. So there's a lot of boxers don't realize that too today. You can slip up and you can slip and go down.
Right.
If you saw the video, did you see him slipping?
Yeah.
With Holyfield. He kept slipping. Holyfield kept slipping going down. He didn't
Right.
tell him you could slip up here, like stay up here and slip up here and throw a hook. Holyfield just went straight down. That's all he knows. That's all he knows when he comes to the slipping. So, and I had nothing against Holyfield. I love everybody.
Right.
I'm glad I had the trainer that was really intelligent. He was amongst the best. Georgie Benton, Joe Frazier was there. I was around a whole lot of guys with the old talent.
Yeah.
And now there's a lot of, they didn't get that talent. You kind of like missed out. I was around them right in Philly. The so-called Philly show, I didn't hear till like 5 years later after I retired. That was made up.
Hey, can you tell people your experiences with Ali since you're a sparring partner?
Yeah, real quick. I'm gonna try to make all these things real quick. Real quick. I was up at Ali's camp training, and Ali pulled up in the limo. They got out the limo and came in, and they saw me sparring. I was up there training, and he said, "Hey, I'm getting ready to fight Larry Holmes. I want you to be my sparring partner." I said, "Okay." I was like, "Woo, my God!" He's asked me to be one of his sparring partners. So camp broke, and I went home, and we came back, and I sparred with him. I trained with him, and I keep saying on these shows, Muhammad Ali was sick when he fought Larry Holmes. He took Larry Holmes's whatever Larry Holmes had to beat him, like all the big prestige and everything, he didn't get it because Ali was sick. And when he walked into that ring, we knew he wasn't going to win. We knew he was sick. He was taking medication. He was tired. He lost a lot of weight. So Larry Holmes got robbed of all that because he didn't fight the real Muhammad Ali.
Real Ali.
Yeah, I was around them guys, man. And I stood my ground when I boxed. I had a good trainer. And I got a lot of respect from that. Not backing up. And look, I could talk really good now. I could talk really good.
Yeah. My uncle didn't.
That was a sad fight to witness. I watched that fight, but then you told me the story, and I gotta say you tell it a lot that people ask you these same questions all the time, and I know you could just blow them off, man. Go ask somebody else. I've told the story a million times, but you're so graceful, bro. You treat it like it's the first time anybody asks you the question. You ask.
I want my mom to be proud of me.
I'll tell you, man. I bet she is because you answer these questions a lot, but you take your time and you make the people that ask them feel very special. So I got to give you a lot of shout out on that, brother. Now, I want to ask you a question you've told before, but before that fight, before Ali fought Larry Holmes, they were huddled around the hotel room.
Yeah. Okay. Let me real quick tell you what happened. See, I was a young kid. I didn't like all the hoopla, all the partying. I was living in a house with 8 siblings. And me like coming over to Vegas with all those lights. I wanted to go home, so I was sparring with Ali. We were sparring, and so the fights were getting like about 5 to 6 days. So I wanted to go home. I know Tim probably wanted to stay and go chase the girls,
Nah,
but I
this
wanted
is
to go
before.
home.
This is
Huh?
before you fought. This is before you fought Larry Holmes.
This is before I fought Larry Holmes, yeah. But this is
Yeah,
when
you was
Ali fought home,
right,
and
right, right. You was still,
and
you was still, you was,
the average person would have stayed and partied. I went over to so I was over we was over at the dunes, and Ali and them was over at the Caesars. So I was like tired. So man, I'm gonna get my flight and I'm gonna get out of here. So I walked over to the Caesars Palace. I went to the 11th floor. I think Ali had the 11th and Holmes had the 12th, the 12th. So I went on 11th floor. As soon as the elevator opened, we heard a lot of noise, like arguing back and forth. I said, "What the hell is that?" So we walked down the hallway and we was walking towards Ali's room. And so the guy that was giving me the flight home, Howard Bingham, was like 3 doors down. So I walked, I got closer to the door was open. And as I looked inside the door, Ali was sitting on the on the bed with a towel around his neck. And they had about 10 people in there arguing about whether he should fight or whether he should fight or not fight. And I was like, so I stood there and they didn't know I was like right there and I was watching them. They said, no, he's all right. He just like here goes somebody. No, he's sick. What is that he had? He had
Parkinson's.
yeah, he had that, but he was dehydrated. He was weak. And Ali
Oh
was
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
there like a baby.
Lost
He was
all
like,
that weight. Right.
yeah, he lost
Sorry.
all the weight. He was like 211. So Ali was sitting on the side on the bed and they was just arguing. He was just drained. He was tired. And I said, whoa. And I walked down to the hallway, knocked on Howard Bingham's door, and he opened the door. And his wife, everybody was frustrated. I don't care who you went and talked to. Everybody, like, their energy was gone. And, like, the fight was the next day. And so his Howard Bingham's wife started arguing with me. And I said, look, I'm just trying to get a ticket out here, please. And then Howard Bingham was in the back, and he came up. He said, look, Tim, I'll make sure you get your ticket. He said, there's a lot of stuff going on. He said, I'll make sure you get it. Just go back over to the dunes. So, but his wife was getting kind of nasty with me, and he came in and like broke it up. So on the way back down the hallway, they were still arguing. No, he's all right. He can fight. He can this and that. I couldn't wait to get back to the Dunes Hotel. When I went over there, I was telling everybody. I said, Ali might not fight. He's sick. Everybody, he was in there on the bed. He looked really drained. He's tired. And I said they was fighting back and forth about whether he should fight or not. And they was like, and people like, whoa, snap. And so when the bell rung for the fight, we knew the first 10 seconds, 15 seconds, he was going to win. He was weak. He should have never fought Larry. And Larry got robbed because he didn't fight the real Ali. I remember that story, man, just as well as we sitting there and talking. I was right there. Man.
Did you go home or did you stay for the fight?
No, I stayed for the fight, but I left the next morning. I told him to get me a flight out. So we got up early in the morning. I got out of there. The average dude like Tim probably would have stayed there chasing women and partying.
Well, was Vegas pretty sad? Was Vegas pretty sad when Ali got beat that night?
Yes. He had marks underneath his eyes from getting hit.
But how about, I'm talking about the party atmosphere of Vegas. Was it pretty down? I mean, I know the arena I left, man, and I saw it closed circuit, and you could hear a pin drop. I mean, it was sad watching Muhammad Ali get.
It was sad watching Muhammad getting hit like that, and Larry was like in the ring, like, stop the fight, and they eventually stopped it. But there was a lot of people that knew that he shouldn't have fight, and there was people that knew he shouldn't fight, but wanted him to fight because they wanted to get paid. They didn't care.
You know, it kind of sounds almost like the current election with Biden and Trump.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And it's almost like the ending is going to end up the same way too. But
wow,
that's another story in itself.
Yeah, that's a close call there. But you know what? Real quick, to witness this thing, that made me feel really good. I said, I didn't really take heed till like a week or two later. I said, you know what? I actually witnessed one of the biggest things I think in boxing during that time. I actually witnessed them arguing and fighting about Ali fighting and not fighting. And I was like, and I went and told everybody. I told people. So I actually was there, 10 feet away, looking at them arguing and fighting. Dundee, Boudini, all of his security, all of them was in there. It was in the room, and Ali was sitting there like a baby. He had the towel around his neck, just sitting, looking up here. Then he would look at them arguing, and I said, "Wow." And then later on, I remember I said, "That's what that was about." That them arguing, and then I found out Ali was really sick. I said, "Oh, that's what that was all about." Because in the beginning, when I first looked in there, I didn't realize what was going on.
Right.
Then later, I was like, "Oh, he was sick. He was this. He was that." So that was cool. They're gonna have to pay me next time to get this info.
Next time, man. We definitely
I'm
gotta
just joking.
Hey, bro. Everybody on here is out to make a buck. It seems, you know.
No, I'm just joking.
I know you are. I know
Are you
you
still
are.
doing the
Brother.
training on your channel? Are you still taking fighters, man, that you do virtual training with?
Please don't cut me off, Skywalker. I was just getting ready.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bruce. I didn't hear you.
Go ahead.
No,
I had a question
Bruce
because I had a friend that was asking. I had a friend that do you do private virtual training still? Because I seen on your
You
YouTube
mean
channel.
on the internet, like on here instead of in person?
No, like video conference, man. Like you teaching them. I remember I've seen you do it on your YouTube channel.
Yeah. How
You're
far
helping
do they
fighters
live?
out.
How far do they live? And if they do want, I do. Yeah, I would do that. I would do that with no problem. But I really would like the person to be in front of me so they can get it down faster and they don't have to come back no more. I would love for the person to be in front of me. We can do the video that will help. I have seen boxers do get it right
Yeah.
by the video, but I prefer to be in front of them at least once or twice, and they'll get it down pat. It won't even take an hour. It won't take a half an hour. It'll just take 15 minutes, and you'll get it right.
If they're real serious, tell them to relocate to Philly.
Well, they could get somebody to send them in. We was getting people from Ireland and England that was going to when we was going to get the gym. There's people from Ireland and England that's going to send their boxers in. There's going to send their boxers in, and I was going to, I was setting everything up, but then, my son got. It's a long story, but I was going to. We was going to do a camp. We was going to do a camp thing. I had people behind me. I had a millionaire behind me. His son was 800 pounds, and I helped him lose. He was 850 pounds, and I helped him lose 250. And he possibly was going to buy a house because he liked the deal. He liked the fact that I helped his son. I was teaching him. He was real big, and then a lot of things happened that caused that not to go forward. So yeah, we was going to have something big on Ireland. I had all the names, and then something bad happened, and we couldn't pursue it. I didn't have nothing to do with it, but we had everything set up, and we would have been really advanced by now. Really, we'd have been really doing it. That's my grandson. Yeah, that's my grandson. I just got a grandson. Let me see. You probably can't.
Oh, yeah, congratulations, champ.
Yeah, that's out of 14. That's the new Giovanni. He just was born the other day. My daughter Mimi, Mecca, and yeah, he had to stay in because he was small, but he will be home. So this is the latest addition to the Witherspoon crew. That's Tim's nephew.
Nice. Future champ right there.
That's right. And I don't know. You got to have the right juice or the right thing to he had the right people behind him to get him ready. So what else we doing?
Man, living and loving boxing.
Yeah. So
let's see. We'll take a look. We'll see what else we got coming up on the agenda. Like I said, next weekend we got the Jake Paul thing going on.
Jake Paul. So that fight, I've never seen his opponent. Tim, has you ever seen his opponent, Tim?
Nah.
You never seen
yeah, I haven't. Bare knuckle, yeah. Mike Perry and UFC, yeah.
Oh, really?
He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. Right now, he's the face of the bare knuckle.
You
Really?
serious?
Yeah, Mike Perry, Platinum Mike Perry. He got hands, but he's not a boxer. That's the thing, man. And I don't think he has boxing skill like that.
Oh, to consistently just
Like
do
the footwork,
boxing
the
instead of
footwork.
like
Yeah,
doing the other stuff. So if he continue on boxing, Jake could beat him. But if he grab and slam, he could beat Jake, right?
yeah. I hope so. Technique. Yeah, some people say that he might give Jake problems. That's what Technique is saying. Mike Perry might give Jake problems.
But he's a uh, um MMA like guy, right? Where they grab.
He right now he's fighting in bare knuckles, so it's like boxing,
Oh,
but
bare
it's
knuckle.
yeah, but they
Okay.
clinch. They can clinch, Tim. They have like their own. They can clinch differently, where they can grab someone and straight,
Okay.
straight beat them up like that. So it's a little different than boxing.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure. I'm sure I seen Jake Paul box. I never seen the other guy box. I do believe Jake should be able to handle him with no problem. Um, Even though his opponent is aggressive, he grabbed and he punched and he hit hard. Jake Paul is more of a like boxer, and he put his punches together. I think a little bit more better than this guy. I didn't see this guy before, but since you said the bare knuckle, um, a lot of those bare knuckle guys don't be thinking about defense. They just be thinking about catching a couple of punches and,
yeah,
and
they
returning
grab,
back punches. So
they grab each other and punch each other. They
yeah,
dirty
yeah,
box. Yeah.
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 So if Jake keep him on the outside, and don't get well, and plus they got big gloves on, so that's gonna make a big difference. The big gloves on. If you don't have
Yeah.
knuckle, if you have just a knuckle, I could see him probably getting close and taking Jake Paul, putting him on the canvas. But now they're gonna have padding. They're gonna have padding, and it's gonna be a different type of fight for the bare knuckle guy.
Right.
Just my opinion. That's all.
No, the,
Yeah.
the bare knuckle guy, he went undefeated in bare knuckles, and he went to
Wow.
pro. He got beat a 4-round decision in his first pro fight, and Mike Tyson needed a replacement, and bare knuckle guy was on the spot. Man, he came right in. He probably took real low ball money. And,
He's got a lot of followers. He's got a lot of
Yeah,
viewership. Yeah.
Wow, I would have did it, man. I
Yeah.
would have did it.
Could have been perfect replacement too for Mike, huh?
Yeah,
Man.
I would have did it, man. I've been training. I've been hitting the hammer. I've been doing some. Hey, come on, just let me get a chance.
You could train a younger fighter to destroy Jake Paul. You don't want to beat him up, man. Everybody be coming after you. You want to enjoy life, man. You don't want to put those gloves on for
Oh yes,
combat.
I will.
Uh,
Yo, Bruce, I would do
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
but I'm not gonna go too far with it because they got an idea who to mess with and who not to mess with. I do believe that they know, and I've seen like a couple of other former boxers that haven't been training and they don't look really good, but I'll be hitting that hammer, I'll be hitting the heavy bag, I wasn't hitting the pads, but I could see my combos are much sharper and quicker. Plus I know how to deliver, I got a good defense. I know for a fact if I got in there with him, I'll school his ass and I knock him out.
Technique says that Mike Perry's making $2 million for this fight. I don't know where he got that, man, but if that's
Where
what
they
he's
fighting? Where are they fighting at?
they're fighting in Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
Hey guys, I gotta get off of here, champ. It was a pleasure talking to you.
No
Man,
problem.
Much love, man, to the
I'll
Witherspoon
see you
family.
next time.
Yeah, thank you, champ. All right, Bruce.
Salute, Skywalker. I'll
All
talk to
right.
you next time, brother.
See you, Tim. Talk
Thank
to you
you,
later.
All right, peace, guys.
All right, peace.
I see my brother Al Rahim out there, man. Shout out to Al Rahim. Pro Se Sporting Apparel. The guys who make the gloves, best gloves in boxing.
Wow. Yep.
Check him out, man. Al Rahim, bro. Hey, Tim, you do make a comeback. We'll be getting you some Pro Se trunks, a Pro Se robe, Pro Se gloves.
I'm ready in 3 weeks. Listen, if there's a fight in 3 weeks, I'm ready. I've been training.
We'll get you in the finest of Pro Se boxing gear because
Beautiful.
they make good stuff, man. They make good trunks.
Hey, Bruce, I'm down to 235, 237. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down in
Hey,
weight.
you got to call the Razor, bro. You got to call Razor Ruddock. That would be a great exhibition.
Yeah, I know that we talked a couple of times in the last like month, and so whatever they're gonna do is cool. I seen him when he did an exhibition with Tony. Tony is a tough dude, but to me he wasn't in that good of a shape when he fought Razor Ruddock. He was real sluggish, but he got his punches off, and he's a killer. Both of them killers, but Tony, I guess he was just having fun. That's all.
Well,
He just was having fun. And I seen their movement. He looked kind of sluggish, and he was heavy. He looked kind of heavy too. Did you know how much he weighed?
no.
Oh, you didn't know. He was pretty heavy and sluggish. So yeah.
Well,
So
Tony, his best weight was light heavyweight. When Tony fights heavyweight, he's got a tire on him. He does. But Razor Ruddock will handle like 230, 240. He'll carry that around with him nicely.
yes, he looked kind of sluggish too, but I heard he was just trying to get in shape. So like I said, Bruce, I'm in shape already. I do need like 10 days to really top things off. 10 more days. Because if there ain't nobody like serious, say Tim, you're going to fight so and so. So like if the fight was 10 days away, I'm ready. I'm ready. But like a big fight, if it was like 25 days, then I'm gonna be even more ready. But I'm concerned about real quick the boxers that's not like Jake Paul, these celebrity like guys making the money when there's boxers working their way up the ladder, the top 20 not getting paid big money and everything. And we got to look out for those boxers that's rated in the top 20 and they want to be known. I wonder how they feel. I wonder how some of those guys feel when you got Jake Paul coming in, making all that money fighting this guy, using boxing as their platform to make the money.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. A lot of people have different opinions on that. OBX has a question for you, champ.
Okay.
What do you think about this era's heavyweights? And who do you like?
Okay. That's
Alexander Usyk,
well.
Wilder, Fury.
Well, the thing is that every single one of them hit the canvas. They hit the canvas, and when I was coming up, not too many of those heavyweights hit the canvas in the top 10, the top 5. They lost decisions. There was a couple of that. So it seems like to me the defense is not really that great. Because each and that's true. The defense. Look, Tyson Fury went down. Usyk went down. Deontay Wilder went down. Dylan White went down. Anthony Joshua went down. All those champions went down went down in that ring. They hit the canvas. They lack in defense, and everybody's loyal. They're loyal to who's on their team. And my thing is that yeah, we could be loyal, but the smartest thing to do is to get somebody in there to help me get over that hump instead of just I'm with my team. I'm gonna go down with my team. But really thinking if you get somebody that can help you block that certain punch that your opponent could really deliver, then I would bring somebody in on the team. Don't get your pride, your pride and everything. If you need help, get that little bit of help so you can go forward and be who you really want to be. So they getting guys that never fought before. Like I keep talking about Sugar Hill, I love him. Tyson Fury went and got him. And there's other boxers too. I know about their trainers, and there's other trainers that can really help them even more. So
We got a big heavyweight fight coming up at the real soon with Anthony Joshua and Danny Dubois, Triple D and Joshua.
Yeah.
How do you think?
I was with I was with Anthony Joshua, and And in the beginning, I was with him a couple of times over there in England. I was trying to like move in and try to help him, and he said, "No, Tim, I got my squad, everything good." He could have used some of my defensive stuff. He could have eliminated some of those knockdowns, but they just don't know. A lot of them just don't know. And I'm from the old school. He could have gotten my help. He probably couldn't have got knocked down on them canvas if I was helping him. He could avoid that. He went down a couple of times, but he put other guys down too. So they lack in defense, and they loyal to whoever's in their corner. But that's not going to make them great. Great. You could be loyal, but you got to bring somebody in that's going to help you reach your goal. That's just my opinion. I had guys. I had a trainer though. I couldn't get nobody else because he was it. And everybody respected him. Slim Robinson, they respected him and things like that. I didn't need no other trainer. All I needed to do was get in good shape. But a lot of these guys are in good shape, and like Tyson Fury's trainer. I love the brother, but you could tell that he doesn't really know boxing. There's a couple of other trainers that don't know, but the trainer is making. I mean, the boxer is making the trainer better than what he is. So when you see some boxers out there, they're going to select a guy that really don't know as much as he should, be doing, but only because the boxer won. The boxer won, and it's going to make their names. Like, who's that guy? What's his name? Ellis. I have nothing against him. But who's it? Tank Davis is his right?
Yeah. Kenny Ellis.
Kenny Ellis. I have nothing against him, but what's his record? Did he ever box before? Do you know anything about him?
Oh, I spoke to him many times. Very, very knowledgeable guy. Nice.
Oh, he
nice,
is?
Yeah, very knowledgeable guy. He's in that Tank camp, ride or die. Him and Calvin Ford.
How many fights did he have?
I don't know, champ. I don't know. Let me look it up.
Okay, how many fights did he have?
I don't know.
I have nothing against him.
Okay.
How many fights did he have?
I don't know, man. I'm looking up. Kenny, he's boxed before. He's got a. If this is the same Kenny Ellis, he's got a record of 35-7.
Okay.
And the Emerald City Assassin. It might not be the same guy. Let me see here.
That's pretty good. 35-7.
Javante Davis is coach. Yeah, it's Yeah, I guess he has boxed before. So
Okay.
Hey, somebody asked you here. What do you think of Zhili Zhang? My friend Lance Mayer wanted to know, bro.
Well, Zhili Zhang, the big, tall China guy, he has plenty of heart, but he needs defense. He keeps his opponents out there throwing those combos. He's aggressive with it, but he needs defense also. He definitely needs defense. He lost to who was his? You got to help me out, Bruce.
He lost to Herzhavec.
Right, he needs defense. He needs defense. And Joe Joyce, he beat Joe Joyce. If Joe Joyce would have had himself together, he could have beat Zhang too. Zhang's a southpaw. You got to deliver those right hands like jabs when you fight in the southpaw. If you're right-handed, you got to keep throwing that right hand and then bringing that left hook behind the right hand and come right back to defense. And then you can't be in front of that left hand. You got to be on the outside of the southpaw's lead hand a lot. You got to go on that side and make them turn into your punches. So I was taught that by some of the old timers. So this is my lead hand. You got to be on the outside of it. We just got to figure out a day to talk about it. Get on the outside of that lead so you don't get hit with that left hand. So Zhang is big and strong and confident.
I think he only got beat by Herzhavec before he fought. Let me check his record out here.
Yeah, he fought Joe Joyce.
No, he destroyed Joyce
Yeah, he
twice.
destroyed him. Joyce needed defense.
Let's see here. Yeah, he got beat twice. His defeats were by Joseph Parker. That was that. Yeah, he just fought Joseph Parker recently. That was
Yeah.
he knocked Parker down twice too.
Yeah, I
But,
know.
But he lost the decision.
I thought he stopped Parker.
No. I'm sorry. No. That was in Saudi Arabia, and Parker got the decision. He stopped Joe Joyce twice.
I mean Joe Joyce. That's what I mean.
He
Yeah,
stopped
he stopped Joe Joyce.
So what do you think of the guy? You think he's going to make it to the top or what?
Who you talking about? Zhang?
Jilly Zhang. Yeah, that was with the cat ash out here.
Well, he's already like up there. It's a matter of him being consistent and stay there. You know, I do think that he has some defensive clause that you can't see because he keep his opponents on the outside and he constantly throwing punches. But if you have somebody that can maneuver, block those punches, and get inside, then he's in trouble. I noticed. I saw him when he was sparring. He keeps everybody on the outside with his combinations. But as soon as you get in close, that's where his problem is. I seen him and I said, wow, if you get inside, you could drop him. But he keeps you outside and he constantly putting combinations together. So somebody with good defense moving inside, he's in trouble.
You think he's going to get one of these title shots, man? Now we're going to have the title's going to be splintered once again because they stripped Usyk of the IBF, so that's going to be fought between
Why did they do that? Why did they do that?
Well, because he was supposed to fight the number one IBF contender, and he didn't honor that. He went.
Who was that?
He went and fought Tyson Fury instead. The number one contender, I believe, was either Dubois or Joshua.
Okay.
And
he fought Joshua. He fought Joshua, right?
He beat Joshua twice.
Wow.
He beat Dubois, but the IBF has got their fucking stinking rankings, and they said you have to fight our number one contender. So,
wow.
You know, and Hershevik, he just got beat by fucking Daniel Dubois, right?
Yeah. You talking about Joshua?
Hershevik. Yeah, who did he just get? He just got beat by somebody.
Well, you know, he's fighting Anthony. Is he fighting Anthony Joshua right now?
He just got stopped by Daniel Dubois.
But Daniel Dubois is getting ready to fight Joshua.
Yeah. Dubois getting Joshua because he knocked out Hershevik.
Okay, I remember that. Okay.
They were trying to fast rush Hershevik to a title without fighting anybody, and when he ran into top fighters, he got rocked. You know, he almost got beat by Zhili Zhang, and then he got destroyed by fucking Daniel Dubois. So now Hershevik is really an afterthought. He's got to resurrect his career again.
Yes, you need a good trainer that can help you survive. They rushed him. His management. What country is he from, Bruce?
He's from Croatia, I believe.
Okay, so yeah, his managements probably don't really know that much about how to preserve, making the right moves, playing the right chess, and they pushed him. I think they pushed him probably because of money. I don't know. How can it be somebody that's experienced enough to direct him because he's from another country?
It doesn't even matter. You know, boxing today, it's just a game. You're in the right place. You're in the right time. Like Avedisian, the last fight he was in, he got knocked out by Bud Crawford, right? He's fighting Boots Ennis tomorrow.
Oh God!
He got knocked out by Bud Crawford recently. He had a fight with some guy who was like a losing record. You know, beat the guy in a real a 6-round fight, and all of a sudden, Boots Ennis' regular opponent Cody Crowley had to pull out of the fight, so they got Avedisian to step in, and everybody's saying he's a killer. He's going to give Boots Ennis trouble. Nah, he's going to get beat fast. He's going to get beat faster than. How many rounds did Crawford knock him out? And I got to go look at BoxRec again.
This is going to cut off.
Ah,
This is going to cut off.
that was
We'll
wrong.
we'll just do this for a second more here, so we can see how this is going. Let's see, Aberdeen,
No, it's not.
30 wins and 4 losses.
Okay, that's not
And,
bad.
and yeah, he in December of 2022, he got knocked out in 6 rounds by Terrence Bud Crawford.
Okay.
Then he came back and he fought some guy in England named Serge Amabono, who had a record of 11 wins, 55 losses, and 3 draws. And he stopped him in 4 rounds, and now he gets a call for another world title fight. So,
Wow.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know,
Nowadays.
it's almost like a Rocky kind of a thing. Really,
Yep.
crazy champ, crazy. What are y'all's thoughts on? What are y'all's thoughts on that? On what, bro? No shame in getting KO'd by Bud. Nope.
No, wait a minute. Okay, no shame in getting cake. Yes, it. Well,
I gotta see what Low Clarity said. Lance Mayer. What are our thoughts on what, bro? Aberdeen. I think I just kind of gave mine. Lucky guy in the right place at the right time. I don't expect to see him go more than 4 rounds, man.
right. Yep.
And they better call Tim Witherspoon tomorrow and get an Uber to his house. So he stops at a 5-star steakhouse for dinner and get him at ringside.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. You talking about with the Boots fight?
Yes.
I know if I go down there, they'll let me in and stuff. I'll be ready for the next one. I'll get ready because I love Boots. I love his dad. We know each other. I remember when Boots, before he even fought, he was a little young guy, and now he's humble. He's humble. He got out of his seat in the fight and came over to me and gave me a hug. I was like, Shania, stop eating them. She eating this old fatty stuff. Yeah, he got his food in there. He got out of his seat in the fight and came over to me and gave me a hug and said, "Hey, Mr. Tim, how you doing?" Now that's what you call a true champ.
Definitely.
He got out of his seat and walked over to me. I was like, "Go ahead." I like that kid, man.
All right, so we're on Team Boots tomorrow night for sure, brother. We're on Team.
Yeah, he's a nice guy too. And he really don't really loudmouth, and he just calm and quiet, and he's really cool, and he'll get you out of there too. He'll get you out of there with all that niceness.
If you want to talk about if you don't get called to go to the fight tomorrow, give me a buzz. We'll go on live. We'll call the fight. We'll let people know what's going on.
Okay, I'd rather do that. And I'm gonna be ready for the fights, Bruce. I'm gonna be ready for the fights. I'm gonna dedicate myself to try to make it to a lot of the fights in the Philadelphia area or some of the other fights. But I just was trying to build up and do other stuff first. But now, like that fight, I should have went down there.
Let them know you're out there. That's the only way to do it, bro. You got to let them know you're out there.
That's right.
Like Clubber Lang, like Clubber Lang. You got to go up there, put it in their faces.
Yep, Clubber Lang. He didn't give a damn, did he?
He didn't give a damn. All right, champ. Hey, man. Thank you a lot for coming on here with me tonight, brother. I'm going to cut out.
Okay, but listen. We got this. You call me. This is kind of like, I was like, you called me and like it was off. I was like off a little doing other things and everything. But just call me and we get ready.
You're great, brother. You come on here like a champ.
Okay. So are our fans okay?
They're all good, brother. They're all good, man.
Okay.
Well, thank them all. If you want to go down the list and give them a shout out, bro.
No, just thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Lance, OBX, man, Low Clarity. Thank you, cats, for coming in here, man. This is from Bruce Gas and Terrible Tim Witherspoon. I like to call us Terrible Gas. We're out of here.
That means if you light a match, we're going to blow up.
Peace.
Okay, peace. Love you guys.